Person dead. Okay, so I want to put down a few words. I don't have very much room, so I want to put down a few words. And if you can run through in whatever order you want to, give me the heart of each person, and I'll try to write down in a couple of words.
Well, the heart of Elder Rorta is church.
Okay.
Mission. I think church mission.
Okay.
The heart of Doug is heart question mark.
This one is 2 bugs in a rug.
2 bugs in a rug. I like it.
Okay.
Then we have Esther, mother to adults. Then we have Joseph, wilderness. We have Hannah, church music. We have Sarah, what next?
Okay.
We have Chuck, transferring. Dora, reading. You know, we could also put that listening reading. I'm just going to put that in for my own information. What else do you have, Dora?
Pup has 3 cups.
Wow, that's good.
And
Okay.
Mac has 4 hats.
You're a good reader.
Dot has 5 pots.
That's very good. Okay.
So now if you want to give me the tones.
The tones, okay. Your tone, Elder Rorta, what time is it? Or time, if you put. In other words, what time is it in the Bible? What is our position similar in history to other positions? Your tone as Doug is fatherhood.
Okay.
Esther's tone is Naomi. Joseph's tone is Wilberforce. You know, Hannah, God retunes the universe. Have I told you that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. You can look at Revelation 5:12, the attributes of Jesus.
Okay.
Before the ascension, there are 7 listed.
Right.
Then in Revelation 7:12, after the ascension, the attributes are listed and they're retuned by circle of fifths.
Wow.
Plus they have instruments then, instead of just singing. Furthermore, there's something to do with individual to collective. This is Jordan stuff.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
That is.
Now what we've done, our order of speaking, we retuned.
Okay. I'm not sure I get this yet, but I'll keep trying.
Well, it's good. Now what have we got? Hannah is JBJ Podcast, Auburn Avenue.
Okay. JBJ Pod People.
And then there's the book. There's the poem on the night of Christ's Nativity by Milton. There's some kind of retuning maybe there. I'm not sure. How are we doing? What's next, Sarah?
Right.
Sarah is Abraham and Isaac. I'm ERH, and Dora is Luther. Reads so you can read the Bible for yourself.
All right, just a minute. You are ERH.
Yeah.
Anything about ERH or just the whole shooting?
The whole shooting match.
Okay. Why
Do
not?
some homage. Or homage. Is it homage or homage? Homage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
French word for homage.
Oh.
Homage.
Oh.
Homage.
Okay.
Oh,
And Dora's tone is
Luther, read your own Bible. Thanks. Now, is see, Esther, we also have in history, we have 4 of the days. We have
All right.
Ascension.
You can have Joe
87,
dump those
and the
cards.
Great Day. So theoretically, each week that we would do this, we would do our
Or you
thing
can
and
do
then we'd add 1 day.
Oh, okay.
So that maybe pastor would be day 12, deacon would be day 11, day 10 would be good for Scott because as the Holy Spirit proceeds, then the cosmos gets bigger somehow, so you can have business. And day 9 would be somebody else. But we can, if we have to, we can. Each of us can play all the parts. Or I can play all the parts or whatever. But the idea of this comprehensivity, one of the ideas. Retuning, yes. You know how we get the days of our week? We retune the solar system from geosync by circle of fists. Because the closest planet, quote unquote, to us is the moon. We call that number 1. Then you've got moons on Venus, Mercury, and the Sun would be 4. You've got Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Now if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and starting with 7 as first, then you do circle of fifths. 7,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's our first day? Sunday. And then you start with 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. What's our second day? The closest planet
The
to
moon.
the moon day. And then you go on, and there's some dispute between 2 and 3. But it makes it interesting because what I think is interesting is day 2 never ends in the creation. It doesn't have a very good until you get to day 3. So somehow they're connected. This is deep weird, and also is not theologically sound. I don't claim to have any theological training. I just listened to some tapes, but I think that is kind of interesting.
Run it by me again. Day 2 never ends. What was
Well,
that?
day 2 you don't have a very good, or you don't have a good.
You don't.
I don't think you do. Does anyone have a Bible?
Sarah, could you get a Bible?
Sounds odd, doesn't it? But, I've heard Mark Horn say it too.
Just hand the Bible.
Oh, Mark Horn says it.
No.
But there's some kind of a continuing on. We have some more, dear?
Cat has 6 cats.
Oh, good. And you're reading upside down too.
Rough
She's a Rhoda.
7.
Okay, you want me to read it?
Cups. Sure.
What is day 2 say?
Yeah.
Bug has 8
Let Dora finish.
bags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mama has 9 rats.
Wow.
Okay, now-
Dot has 10 spoons pointing at the toes.
10 toes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
the
2,
end.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent.
The end.
All right, you're going to read us day 2.
All right. Then God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Thus God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. No good. And then, the
It's
next.
not possible.
Isn't that odd?
So day 1
Yeah.
through
No,
6. All right,
You-
day
you-
1 through 6, except for 2, has a good. Day 6 is very good.
Yeah.
Is day 1 good?
And day 7 lasts for 4,000 years. Jesus fulfills day 7.
Uh-huh. So you have day 8, resurrection.
day
So
1.
Joseph, you have a very long period of time here.
That's right.
Yes.
You get
A long.
all
Well,
of history.
Jim also says that the whole Old Covenant was in the dark.
Hey, Jared, you come over here for a second.
Okay. Oh, what are we doing next? Now we
Okay.
practice some questions.
So
Yeah.
we have,
That part.
yeah, and I want Sarah to take a picture of this now that we have this all
Okay.
laid out.
Is this making any sense, Esther?
Oh, actually, it's making more sense this time than it did last time. So.